about their normal businesses. I always give you an example. This cup that is here, go and load it into a full pickup or a train. This morning, as I was coming to the office, I saw road safety ferociously chasing one low bed that is carrying caterpillar, carrying excavator behind it, going to his site to work. The road safety is rampaging. I said, what is this one doing? These are the people going about their normal business. And as he's doing, I saw a police vehicle on the other way. You see, somewhere in Ibadan, not too long ago, that a small boy was shot because his father beat traffic. Yes, he beat traffic when he was carrying a small boy, beat traffic. And they chased them in a battle. I think sometime early this year. At the end of the day, the boy was shot. The boy was shot. How do I call it? The energy they oppress the citizens of Nigeria. The energy they spend in chasing Showore to tell him to not protest. The energy they use, the camera of France. What's the name of this from AFP from France? Can't we use that energy to protect our children? Can't we use it? So if the threat of this National Assembly remains that they are coming for Aso Rock, will they close Aso Rock? If the threat, like you saw in the internet, that the threat remains valid, that they say, oh, National Assembly are coming for you, will they close the National Assembly? Are we being unjust to these children? Why would you close down schools and ask them not to study again when we are getting old? Who will replace us?
Okay, for the security is supposed to be defending the nation by going after the terrorists.
That's right.
Not to be on the back line.
The other day, you made mention that police has armored vehicle to go and dump at the front of PDP simply because they want to have a faction who is not recognized, a factional chairman whose name is not on INEC list to take over PDP headquarters. How could you describe government complicity anymore when somebody that was defending himself was able to overpower the terrorists, use his own equipment to fight him back, and the person has been jailed today? That the person is there. It is taking America to tell us to release somebody that was on self-defense, and eventually the aggressor died in the process. It's taking America to tell us that Sunday Jackson should be released. How do you describe government complicity? Okay, if not, you see, certain people, you can't carry your legitimate wares from place to place without being harassed, without being stopped. Meanwhile, bandits are carting armaments from one place to the other. One of the abductees in Kwara said the place is a dominated area, fully fortified territory inside our own territory, having their own sovereignty inside our own sovereignty, and our government does not go after them. Rather, you see some of them coming to preach to you how you should integrate banditry into our lifestyle, and those people are not even interrogated, they are not arrested.
Well, Philip, we watched a video not too long ago in somewhere in Kajuri where the governor have stopped news from going. How a bubbling village or town, so to speak, have been vacated. Nobody lives there now because of bandits. And the governor, the Kaduna State Governor Ubasani, has stopped people from going there. Now, I ask again, this war, who is winning? The bandits or the federal government?
You see, it is clear who is winning the war. You don't need to ask too many questions. The answer is before you. The president of the Senate did assert that it is due to the tweet of Donald Trump that has escalated the attack of the terrorists and of the bandits on Nigerian people. As a result, students are being kidnapped from school across the north part of this country. This is the Senate president saying all of this. That is one. You're talking about the video, put out there at the time by the Truth Nigeria. Is that not what they call it?
Yeah, Truth Nigeria.
So, wherein the entire village has been sacked and be turned to forest so that the Fulani cannot graze that area, because that's why one of our acting, Okafor did give example that Gwagwalada as it were today, and Kwale, all those areas, Abaji, that if Wiki as the FCT minister decide to build hospitals and schools Before now, these places were forests where the Fulani, do you call the herdsmen used to graze their cattle. When they get there, they now saw school and and hospital built, and people enjoy it because it has been turned from forest to a developed place where people can receive treatment and attend school. That is it, because it's their grazing site. They should come and destroy everywhere so that they can turn to a forest. That's what has happened to that video. That's the village people. I listened to them. I said the people had lived there for centuries. That the Fulani continually attack them. That is why they had to, but because they could no longer resist the attack, they had to move away. That what they are seeing, the only thing they come there to do is to attend to their farm product. You see, that shows that the Nigerian government had given up, and the governor of Kaduna State, the chief executive officer, the chief security officer, has asked the citizens to stay away because he's powerless. He can't do anything.
And this one give credence to what El-Rufai was saying.
Yeah,
that the bandits were being paid.
Let me tell you, you have IDP camps, okay,
within our country,
running for years. People have not been relocated to their ancestral homes. You left the invaders to take over the place. Who is winning the war?
Exactly.
It's a simple thing. Who is winning the war? You find it really, really, really difficult to get these people destroyed or even arrested in worst case scenario. Who is winning the war? What is government position on all this? Look at the level of politics that has been happening since 2023 till now, when all the governors who can't even secure their state are trying to get into APC. Who is winning the war? It's a very simple thing. 47 Unity School closed down. Who is winning the war? Senate President of Federal Republic of Nigeria saying it's because of the American president tweet that is making terrorism to increase. It's because there is terrorism at all. If we have our borders all secured without a single element of terrorism, no matter what the president of America says, it will be immaterial because he's not the president of Nigeria. But because we have it, we are pampering them. There are two things possible, except we are also not having the capacity to do so. In terms of personnel,
do you think we don't have the capacity?
This time around, we
both human and material.
As it is now, it's not about what we think, it's about what is happening. By their fruit, you shall know them. We have 47 schools closed. What are you thinking again? We have people in Kwara State Church being abducted and being released. We don't even know how they were released. What are you thinking anymore? We have over 300 and something children in Niger State that were kidnapped. The vehicle of the kidnappers broke down. About 50 of the kids escaped. Some of the kidnappers went to look for who would repair their vehicle and came back. The abducted children were still there. What are you thinking? Are you still thinking? The 24 children that was picked in Kebbi State, there was intelligence before that operation. The personnel that were sent there to secure them left. And in less than about 30 minutes later, the abductors came and abducted them.
And nobody is answering questions.
What are you still thinking?
All right. Okafo said, what are you still thinking? Most saddening to me is the fact that our president has not come out to address us as a nation. I told you that when there was 9/11, President Bush came out and said, we will smoke these people. They will go to the mountain, we'll smoke them. They enter into their home, we'll smoke them. He said, America will not, any country that harbors any terrorists, we will make sure we go into those countries, which they did in Afghanistan. We need a president that is talking tough.